Hello everyone. Good morning. My name is Favor and I'm here for us to have a discussion, for us to talk. There is something we have not talked about for a very long time, and I think it's time we talk about it. It's time we talk, we have this conversation. I want us to heal from it. And what is it all about? Yes. On a more serious note, majority of us, especially the youth of these days, majority of us, even some of our parents, they are still holding on to what? Their childhood trauma. Majority of us, we have refused to heal from our childhood. Growing up as a child, majority of us, if not every one of us, as far as God created us, we all have what? We all have our dreams, we all have our aspiration. We all have that we want to do, but along the line, the dreams were killed, especially from those of us uh from from how do I put it now? Okay, maybe for those of us from a not privileged background, let me use that word, not privileged background. Majority of us from that kind of background, our dreams were killed. There was this fire growing in us. There was this fire burning in us as a child, as children, when we were small. There was this one or two things that we know that yes, as a child we used to do it, but along the line, one or two persons killed the fire in us. Some of us would have been a better singer today were it not for the kind of environment and the people we grew up among. Some of us as children, we can talk and all of that, and instead of them to guide us aright, they shut us down, they kill us. On several occasions, we die on the inside. Why? Because of the environment we found ourselves, because of the background we found ourselves. But the question this morning is, for how long are we going to dwell on that? Me talking to you today, I was also a victim. I am not exempted. There are so many things that we do as children that had it been we were in the right environment or in the midst of the right people, we would have been thriving by now. We would have not be where we are today. We would have gone far in life were it not for where we found ourselves as children. But I ask again, for how long are we going to dwell on that? There are some of us at times when we remember the environment we grew up with, when we remember how we used to be and how the adults around us used to kill us, shut us down. When we want to talk or when we want to do anything, they kill it. They kill the fire in us. Some of us, when we remember, we break down. Like I said earlier, I am not exempted. I also happen to grow up in that kind of environment, in that kind of atmosphere, whereby as a child, especially when you are from a not privileged family, and there is nobody to speak for you, if you open your mouth to say anything or you try to do anything as a child, they shut you down, they shut you up. When you try to sing, they shout on you, keep quiet. It's either they shout, keep quiet, you are making noise. Or some of them will tell you, you don't even have the voice and you can't keep quiet. And you die on the inside. Most adults that you see today and you think that they are shy or they are timid, it doesn't just start overnight. It starts from their childhood. It started from their childhood. The boldness in them was killed. The boldness in them was suppressed by the ignorant adults around them. Some of us, it was family members that did that to us. Some of us, it was the church we found ourselves that did that to us. Some of us grew up in some churches as children whereby they will tell you, you can't do this. Where mics will be given to certain children who they think can do it better. Now the question is, those that you think they cannot do it, why don't you allow them to handle the mic and learn? And from there, we start believing that yes, we don't know how to do it, yes, we can't do it. And some of us grew up with that mentality. Some people, you see them fighting with inferiority complex today. It doesn't just start overnight in their adulthood. No, it starts from childhood. Somebody imputes that mentality in them. Somebody made them believe that they can't do better in themselves. Somebody made them believe that they can't amount to anything. I ask again, for how long are we going to dwell on that? Will you continue with that mindset and also start raising your own children in that way? So I'm here to tell us this morning to please grow up. Heal from your childhood trauma. The fire that was burning in you as a child and was quenched with ice by the adult you found yourself among them, it is still possible for you to awaken that fire. And if you think you cannot, can you please let your own child, yes, I'm talking to you, let your own child be different. Some of us have started having children already. Are you repeating the same pattern on your children? Are you killing the fire in them? When you discover that your child is a talkative, what will you do? What are you expected to do as a parent? It is not to shut the child down. It is not to tell the child you talk too much. No, rather guide the child. Discover the talent that is in that child. Guide the child. You don't know if that child's destiny is in his or her talking. Some of you, your children sing, and instead of you to encourage them, you laugh at them. What are you saying? You don't even know how to sing. That is not how to do it. Now I'm here to tell you this morning, please. You are now an adult. I'm talking to adults. I'm not talking to children. For those of us that have such experience, I'm here talking to us this morning. Don't kill the spirit of any child. Any fire you see burning in a child, don't quench the fire in that child. It could be your child. It could be a neighbor's child. Please, don't kill the fire you see in a child. Rather, help them to build it in the right way. And for you that you are still dwelling on your childhood trauma, what you would have become, what you would have done better, and the adult, the relatives around us, the environment we found ourselves, they kill the fire in us. I'm here to tell you this morning, I'm asking you this morning, forgive your past, forgive your childhood. When you remember those people that shut you down, you break down. There is this anger that tries to come up. Now you have to first of all forgive yourself, because if you don't forgive your own self, you can't forgive someone else. Some of us, we blame it on our parents. You dare not blame your parents, because you didn't ask to come through them. Neither do they ask for you. Yes, even though some of us at a time our parents pray for us to come, they never pray to give birth to you in that situation or in that condition that they give birth to you. So what are you supposed to do?